Homestead skills. And this morning I decided to take a little bit of run to the grocery stores and top up on some of the supplies that I have in-house. I've been going through a lot of flour, and there was a flyer that came by that told me that one of the stores had actually the flour that I like to buy, Five Roses brand, on sale for 11 and change, I guess $12. And that is currently selling in the $20 range. And when I used to get it on sale before, I paid about $8. Now, I have recently been buying Costco's house brand because it was a better deal. It no longer is. I went to Costco this morning for a number of reasons and checked out the price on the flour before I bought the other one that was on sale, and for the same quantity of flour it was 13 and change. So I think I saved about $2 for a 10 kilogram bag, and I did buy 2 bags, so I have 20 kilograms, which is equal to about 44 pounds. And the reason I did this run, and I bought lots of meat as well. I bought a whole bunch of chicken breasts and some sausages and a great big huge package of ground beef. I did say I was going to make some chili, and I will be doing that. So I had to stock up on ground beef in order to be able to make probably 2 batches of chili. I doubt I'll be able to make all that at once, but you never know. But I heard disturbing news yesterday, and it's just through a number of sources, not just one. So I verified that, and the news was that the U.S. has only about 25 days of diesel fuel left, and unless they start using less of it to allow it to stretch further. Now, I don't know how that affects Canada, but I can tell you that diesel fuel is what moves everything around. Diesel is used by all the large equipment that brings your food, your gas, and all kinds of other things to your stores. So yeah, I decided this morning that I would go fill up my gas tank, and that I would go to Costco, because even at the end of this month my Costco membership runs out. So I had a few days left to take advantage before I have to pay them another chunk of money just to be a member of. So I picked up everything that I figured I would need for the next 2 months, and let's see if we can do without renewing that membership. I did find another warehouse type store that sells products nowhere near the same quantity, nowhere near the same selection, but I can get a few things there. Now I have no idea if this diesel fuel shortage is going to affect Canada, but I suspect that if it affects the US, it will affect us as well. So I just wanted to make sure that I had a little bit larger backup. It's going to be an ugly winter. No matter how you cut it, it is going to be an ugly winter. And if it means that I'm a little bit more housebound, which I expect a lot of people will be, okay, I think I'm as stocked up as I can be, but when is it enough? When do you know that you have enough to get you through? You don't. I have no idea how long this is going to last. The bottom line is that even if there is a short supply of diesel, the cost of everything is going to go up again. So everything that I bought today, I'm probably going to save another 10% on top of that just from having bought it today. That's unfortunate, but that's the way it is. So I highly recommend that you get what you can before the panic sets in. Now, perhaps this diesel shortage will be rectified, but I don't see any attempts to change what's happening, except say use less. They say use less, but it's not the average person that uses diesel. It's more industry. So your farm equipment, your trucks that bring your food to the stores, your trucks that bring fuel to the gas stations, things of that nature are what use diesel. It's not your average vehicle. So it is the basis of what society runs on. All these trucks that move supplies use diesel. So it just stands to reason that everything that they move is going to be priced higher. Okay, so I picked up some sausages at Costco as well, and normally I buy sausages that are made in... Normally I buy a specific brand of sausages that we know where they're made and who makes them. These were just Costco's house brand that they were made. And of course Mark looked at all the ingredients and said, he read them all off. And, and as he was reading them off, I said, Mark, do you want to make sausages again this February? Because that is this time of year that is very common to be able to get pork for sausages at a very good price, is in February in this area. So, and he says, absolutely. Now, in the past, we have made sausages and we have hung them to dry, cure, but we don't have the facilities to cure them. So, like we would make 2 batches, one to cure and one just to freeze fresh. So this year, if we do make them, and he said yes, he wants to make sausages, they will just be fresh. On the other hand, fresh, and we freeze them, and then we have our own sausages. We know that there is nothing in them except what we put in them. So I'm glad he said yes. I think it's very cost effective for us to make our own. It is a little bit of work, but he enjoys it anyway, and we have all the equipment, so there's no reason not to. I'm going to package up some more flour now. Okay. And I will likely start a batch of chili. Okay, so I highly recommend everyone go out and shop while you can right now. If it is absolutely true, and I have no idea if it is, but if it is true that there's only 25 days of diesel fuel left, it is going to be a nightmare after that, unless they find some way to get some more. And I suspect if they're going to ration it in the US, they'll probably ration it in Canada. I don't know where our diesel fuel comes from. I asked, who knows? We'll know within the next couple of weeks, I think. Okay.